Tonight, almost 48 hours after their escape, police are still looking for half a dozen teenagers who broke out of a facility for delinquent youth in Nashville. They include 18-year-old Andre Davis and 17-year-olds Demario Fisher, Jerron Carruthers, Kevonta Kane, Omar Manzanares, and Taji Cockerham. Now, those 6 are part of what the Department of Children's Services now says were 33 teenagers who snuck out of the Woodland Hills facility in Bordeaux Monday night.
Quite the escape, and tonight, for the very first time, we are hearing an explanation of what may have led to that jailbreak. Fox 17's Sky Arnold now joins us live from Woodland Hills in Bordeaux with this new information.
Well, Scott, Stacy, as we've mentioned, those teenagers kicked through an aluminum section of the dorm wall, then snuck out underneath the facility's large fence here. Now, 19 of those teens were in court today, and the attorney for one of them tells me there's a pretty good reason why these teens snuck out. She says they were frustrated with something the state did.
This mother is one of the few who attended her son's date in juvenile court.
Did he tell you anything about why he left?
No, sir.
As you can see, she's not saying anything about why he and some 32 others busted out of the Woodland Hills facility Monday night. But someone else is.
Absolutely. I think that's why a lot of this has happened.
Amy Seitzman represents one of the 17-year-olds who was involved in the breakout. And she tells me DCS is at least somewhat to blame. She says because of a lack of resources, the department has delayed some services the kids depend on.
It delays the children's therapy, it delays their being able to get home, and it makes things very frustrating when they can't progress. We're talking about a child's mind.
A department spokesperson says DCS welcomes any feedback from attorneys about problems within the facility. If it was frustration that led to this, though, there will still be real consequences for all 33.
Many of these kids will have to restart their program.
Assistant District Attorney Stacy Miller handled the 19 cases today who pleaded guilty to escape. She says DCS will ultimately be responsible for deciding what extra punishment they get. But the reality is many, if not all, will be pushed back in their programs and spend more time in the system.
DCS will have to look at each individual case and determine what do we need to do in order to rehabilitate these kids completely, because clearly they're not rehabilitated when they're escaping.
Now, the kids who escaped have multiple felonies. They've been described as potentially dangerous by the Department of Children's Services. Now, the attorney we just spoke to there, she tells us she has pretty strong thoughts on that part of this. You're going to hear it coming up tonight at 10. For now, Sky Arnold reporting live, Fox 17 News.